Alright, here we are, back again, of course, with Dark Souls, and today you can see we're still in the Catacombs, Catabolic, Catabiscuit, and you can see that my guy is completely different now. I've been playing this game so much lately, just absolutely smashing it. I've been having so much fun with it. I finally figured out how to use the summon signs so that I was putting them down outside Ornstein and Smog, Smuff, however you want to pronounce his name, but we'll just say O&S. I was putting my sign down outside their door, and people were summoning me, and I was helping them with that fight. And what that also lets you do is it gives you, I think, every boss you help defeat whilst using the soapstone, it reduces your faith requirement by 5 levels to join the Sunlight Covenant, I believe, which is the one that Solaire is a part of, or the master of, whatever. So that is something I can definitely go back there and see if I have done enough fights to qualify, because I think my faith is still fairly low. I've leveled up a lot, so I'm level 71 now. I've got 28 vitality there, 28 endurance, and 32 in the strength. I started putting points into dexterity so I could use some of the more advanced weaponry, like the Black Knight gear. And speaking of Black Knight gear, you can see that I've got a Black Knight Halberd there, and this thing is absolutely immense. I am loving it at the moment. I've just been walking through pools of enemies doing this and just swinging, and the reach that has, and I mean, you can one hit just a bunch of smaller hollow enemies. It's fantastic. Really happy with that. As far as my outfit goes, I'm trying to keep it light, and I realise that it doesn't seem that armour really makes a huge difference. If you're gonna go armour, you might as well just go the whole way and just be encumbered and be heavy, because that's the only real thing I can see that would afford you any decent protection. You'd have to use a giant set or Havel set. I've got Havel set, but you just move so slow. I'm sure there's fights that would benefit from being such a tank and be able to absorb more damage, but for me, I like to be able to still dive roll fast, and I can do heaps of damage now with this particular weapon. I've got the Eagle Shield. I think I bumped it up to plus 10 now, so I'm plus 10 on the Eagle, I'm plus 5 on the Halberd. I don't know if I can go further. I think that might be max. I also found that blacksmith. It might not make it into the episode because, again, it recorded with no audio, which is getting frustrating, because it's in the back of your mind when I'm recording this that if there's no game audio, it might be wasted footage, and if something crazy happens, there's a boss fight and it records with no audio, that's going to be a big problem. But I did find him, and I leveled up the composite bow to a fire composite bow. It doesn't seem to make much of a difference though. I'm also using the Mask of the Mother there that I got from, what was his name? I honestly can't remember, but you know who it is. That dude. I've got the Dingy Robe, Tattered Cloth Manchette, and the Crimson Waistcloth. So that's what I'm rocking at the moment. Always stacking up on heaps of arrows. I don't really think there's much else as far as weaponry goes. I can use the Dragon Slayer Great Bow now. Yeah, that Dragon Slayer Great Bow is absolutely crazy to be able to do so much damage from a distance. It's just that the arrows are so expensive. I was down in the Tomb of the Giants there for ages and ages, and I honestly had to cut so much out. It's such a nightmare of a place, but having the skull lantern now definitely helps so much. I think you can get something called a sunlight maggot as well, but don't have that yet. I went to Patches, I believe they call him, and I made a mistake because I hadn't played Demon Souls, and he said, "Are you a cleric?" And the advice I had previously was just answer yes to all the questions. I answered yes, he got mad, kicked me in the pit. I came back, I had to fight him, killed him, and I got the Crescent Axe from him. But yeah, there was also a large Divine Ember down there that apparently is supposed to be a fairly difficult place to get to. I just stood at the top and just spent like 20 minutes just shooting the skeletons with arrows, and then went down there and got the Ember and bailed. So I did get that Ember. So, what's happening? You guys like stuff? Yeah, me too. This is one of the sections where there was just a huge gap in the audio. It didn't record. It's so frustrating to lose all that, especially coming up in these next few episodes. There's some pretty major events that happen. So I'm trying to do little fill-in spots like this. There was one earlier where I talked about the Dragon Slayer bow as well. So you'll probably hear different tones in my voice from the actual game and what I'm recording now, because I'm just sitting here not playing. I'm just watching in my video editor, and it's literally bars and bars of waveforms and audio, like tracks that I'm trying to balance. I'm trying to move around so that it actually gives you a video that you can watch rather than just having big blank pauses. I originally was just going to leave them and just have big pauses, but I thought, look, I should just be able to go, oh yeah, so what's happening here? Do you like cheese? I like cheese. I should just be able to talk and try and at least hold your attention until the commentary on the actual day it was recorded kicks back in. I think what I'm talking about here is I found the Eye of Death on that body, and I think that I'm about to tell you about the Gravelord Covenant. So I think that's what's going to happen here. So we'll cut this one and we'll cut back to the real commentary. You ready? I got in it and I sat in there for a second and went, okay, that's got to be something. So I looked it up, and apparently if I've got it in my inventory, I rest for 30 seconds, it'll transport me to, I believe it's called the Gravelord Covenant. It was kind of a bit of a spoiler, because apparently where it takes you is actually a boss fight area, but you can't fight the boss when you go through this way. You have to find another way there. I'm pretty sure I know where to go to fight him, but the article I read about this, here we go. The article I read about this said you can get a really good look at the boss fight area to know what to expect when you actually fight the boss. So we'll go here anyway. And I believe that if I didn't do this, I wouldn't have been able to get the achievement for discovering that covenant, because I would have killed him first, and then I'm pretty sure you can't join the covenant after he's dead. Again, bit of a spoiler for me, but I'd rather experience as much of the game properly without actually doing something and then realizing, oh, now I can't do this. Oh, I ruined that. So where is this? I've never been here, as you can tell by the cutscene. Oh, this is Tomb of the Giants. So I wonder if there's enemies down here, or is this just going to be a passive area? I'll have a bit of an explore. Can we break any of this? No? Sarcophagus. Gravelord. Okay, I'm pretty sure that that's an enemy that you have to fight. So I don't know whether this is the area you have to fight him in. Let me just have a look. That must be the way to get back out, I imagine. Yeah. I don't know. I'll have to have a look. From what I saw, also they were saying that this boss spawns undead skeletons, and he's a necromancer. So you really should have a divine weapon. Again, it was a massive spoiler for me, but I wanted to find out what the coffin did. And then when you look at the article for the coffin, it tells you about this guy, and I was a bit disappointed. But again, I don't know what the fight's going to be like at all. I think if I can do this, and if I think I wait, and then go no, leave. Okay, there we go. So we got the achievement. So again, it's a silly little thing, but if you want to try and experience everything in the game, I think that's a cool thing to do. I don't know whether... Again, I really should look up the covenants a bit more and see what they do. We won't join the covenant, but we got the achievement, we saw it. And if this area is where the boss fight is going to happen, it actually looks like we could probably just duke around him, especially because there's this center section here. Again, I don't know whether this is where the boss fight will take place. Don't want to get trapped there. But again, if it's just him, I'll just be able to run around. The only thing that worries me if there's undead skeletons, I don't have a divine weapon. I think that the crescent axe might be divine, but I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, apparently they say if you can wipe out the skeletons, it makes the fight much easier. And he hasn't got much health either. Alright, there we go. So that was, I believe his name is Gravelord Nito. Nito, the Gravelord. Alright, so now we should just be able to, hopefully don't wait and it just, oh no, we still have to wait. There you go. Skeleton comes and steals your face. Ah! So that should. The controller vibrates. You can see the dude's walking, dragging you along the ground in the coffin. Alright. Yeah, there we go. So we're back here. Now, what I'm thinking is, I'm pretty sure I know where to go to actually fight him, but I think the best thing for me to do would actually be to warp in. Because I've got the Lord Vessel now, I can actually use warp at the bonfires, and because I've fought my way through the Tomb of the Giants previously, I've got the warp unlocked down there. It's funny how sometimes if you get up behind those skeletons when they're in pieces like that, you can still get a backstab on them. It's really, really weird. Alright, so we'll see how we go. If I can get my way here, see if we can do the big slicer. Yeah! Yeah, you do that, and if you get a bunch of enemies in front of you, it wipes everyone out. This thing does so much damage. Something I haven't really investigated is I need to read up about the scaling for faith and things like that. That's something that I really should investigate a bit more. Not faith, I should say. I should read up about. I think you've got damage modifiers. Am I lost? Where am I supposed to go here? Yeah, you've got damage modifiers based on how much dexterity and also how much strength you have. And this one, I think, has. Let me have a look. I think it's got both. See, it's got strength, the parameter bonus of D for strength, and then it's got a parameter bonus of E for dexterity. So I think that if you can get weapons that have higher values there, you will actually be able to do more damage when you spec. It's just here, isn't it? You'll be able to do more damage when you spec into dexterity and strength. It will actually scale the damage output of the weapon. Something I was noticing was the battle axe that I was using and loving has no modifier, so that means that there was no way for it really to scale with me. The only way to make it do more damage was to actually spend souls on it and force it to become a better weapon. But there's only so far you can go with that before it just it doesn't become viable anymore. Hey, dumbass skeletons. Oh man, I've spent so long in here and I still don't know the way out. I think it's around here, is it? Here it is. Alright, so I also rekindled the Firelink Shrine bonfire, so that now gives me, I think it gives me 20 Estus there, which is absolutely invaluable. Yeah, I've been noticing the overkill as well, which was a mechanic I talked about in a previous episode. I didn't quite understand it, and I looked into it a bit more, and it looks like if you can do, I think it was 120 or 150% damage over the enemy's base health, you get a 20% bonus to your souls. So going into the trash enemies in the Undead Burg and just one-shotting them with this halberd, it gets you 20% more souls. I think it works on those skeletons too, because you get a real odd number of souls when you kill them. Surprise! Oh, we missed. Oh, he's gonna parry, is he? Oh, he can parry! Oh man, I didn't know he could parry that. I think he can't parry the power attack. Get it? Yeah, so skeletons, they're pretty deadly. This is another fill-in. There's another section where there was just the audio was completely gone, and yeah, I spent so much time down there in the Tomb of the Giants. It was just ridiculous. I was starting to get a headache actually because it was so dark, and again, having the skull lantern was such a help. But I spent a lot of time down there not knowing about that. The first lantern I actually got was a drop from a necromancer, and I didn't know there was actually one of the lanterns in the pit where Patches kicks you in. So I went back down there with the necromancer's skull drop that I got, and I was like, yeah, looking around, and I was pretty stoked. I can't remember, but I can't remember if I traded it in. I think you actually get some. Yeah, I think you get the Ring of Fog if you trade the head in. I think I traded it into Snuggly back at the asylum. Anyway, enough of the rambling. Back to the real commentary. Look at this dude. What up, dog? Yeah, I think I had a lot of the stuff that was actually in the bottomless box, so I went in and pulled a lot of that gear out. Because I thought I'd lost the item that you needed to use. I thought that was a dude for a second. It's just him. Yeah, I thought I'd lost the item you need to use to be summoned to help people, but it was in the bottomless box, so I've been having a bit of fun with that. Yeah, so now what I can do is I can actually... Which I believe... I went down in this area previously. I saw that there was a fog door there, and I pretty much immediately went, okay, that's got to be a boss fight, and I stopped playing that section because I wanted to record it. It's been very difficult for me recently to not keep playing. I've been having so much fun. This area down here, it's for people that haven't played this game. I think I said it in a previous one. I can't even begin to describe how dark it is. It's not that it's dark and you can't see, you know what I mean. It's there is no detail. It's not that it's just a dimly lit area. It is pitch black. You cannot see anything. So if you do not have one of these skull lanterns, you're in for a really, really rough time down here. You know, I have to try and remember which way it was to get out of here. There are these big, like beast skeleton type dudes down here as well. Oh, okay, this is the further bonfire. Which one? Okay, yeah, this is... Let me just have a look. I thought it spawned you into another bonfire. I didn't think it spawned you into this one. Damn, man. This one's actually a fair way away from where you need to be. Alright, we'll see how we go, if I can get through. I haven't been in here with the new weapon yet. Maybe these great big beasts will actually fall a little easier to it. When you have the skull lamp, again, it's just in my nature, I think, to explain things. For people watching, they've probably played the game thousands and thousands of times, but the skull lamp actually lights up these blue orbs, and it sort of gives you a rough idea of where to go. It's still extremely... Here's one of these things. Let's see if I can just show you. That thing there. They're like these ridiculous dudes. They can pretty much do damage straight through your shield as well. Can't target him from here. Alright, I'll have to just quickly swap this out. Where's my shield? Oh, the shields are at the bottom, aren't they? Here we go. Got a stack of shields. Try and do some inventory management. See if I can target him. Oh, I can two-hit him? I did this whole area with the axe previously. I wonder if I can swap this out for this. This make life easier? Yes, it will. Yeah, I was in here with the axe previously, and the axe I was jumping, chopping, dodging, bobbing, weaving. This thing is just... See, there's a bonfire down there, and it teases you. It's like, it's just down there, man. You got to find your way down. I think there's another one over here. You can sort of see him moving. There he is. And then you've got Dr. Archer over here as well. Let's get in there. See that damage though? It's immense. Get the thing out. Gotta find a place away from these arrows. I think we can get over there. Fight him actually. I'm gonna have to burn one. Been trying to get through areas, keeping all my Estus. It's fairly difficult. Oh, don't kick us off the edge. That was pretty close. Arrows I can deal with. There you go. Man, it's so good having this weapon now. It's so strong. Had a lot of trouble earlier. What's he say? Treasure ahead? Whatever, bro. Just trying to get me near the edge. Oh, another freak. Miss! That's bad, that's bad. These things just swarm you. Ah! Yeah! Oh! My leg! Should I just make sound effects when I get chopped? This is, again, another section where it was just so corrupted. There was just pops and crackles. I hate these things with a passion. They are so strong. And the design of them is incredible, though. Seeing them sort of just lurking in the dark when you just hold the lantern up and they just beyond the darkness. The use of lighting is fantastic in this game. Really can creep you out. It's even darker than Doom 3, if that's possible. We get a snipe shot there on a skeleton. Alright, back to the commentary. I hope. This is probably going to be fairly difficult to watch because of how dark it is down here, but I'm trying to keep it continuous so you can see where I am, what I'm doing. Seeing the progress. I've been having a lot of fun with it though lately, like a lot more fun. Oh man. Probably gonna have to burn an Estus here. Like, see that? They just strike 5-6 times. In the Estus, but it's okay, it's okay. Oh, there's an item I didn't have. Oh, that's right, I don't think I found a way to get up there. I didn't know whether you could walk up there. No. Oh, I don't know the area that 100% well. Let's follow the blue spheres. This was where the knight was. I can hear something down here. I think the knight was up along there, and there was also there was a shield that gives you, I think it's something like 95% lightning resist or something ridiculous like that. It's fairly solid. I can hear something down here. Another one of these freaks. I thought there was... Ah, it is. Damn it. Oh, there's two of them there. Alright, draw one away. Tried to dive roll, failed. Get two, get two. Oh, there was three of them. It was 1,000 times worse than this, purely because of the low rent weapons that I was using. I think this might be on my way to safety. Maybe? Or am I somewhere completely different? Where am I? I need a bonfire. I know there was one around here somewhere. Alright, here we go, yeah. This is the path. This is the right path. Oh, I should have actually went back to the bonfire there, though. The trouble is, it's only a 5. I think if I die, I'm going to go back to Firelink Shrine. Alright, the episode's 24 minutes in, so let's get in here and have a look at it anyway and see what we can ascertain. Oh, get back here, man. Oh, did I get it? Yes, nice. Because the Titanite is what you use to upgrade these the Black Knight weapons. They need the Titanite. This is where I first encountered these freaky things that pop up out of the ground. I think I can probably do a lot more damage now. They can still do heaps of damage. And oh, it's still there. I thought it was dead. There we go. I think there's another couple, and there's 2 big skeletons at the end as well. And then you get to an area where there's these little freaky baby skeletons. Apparently it's a real good farming spot, but the souls they give you, they don't give you many souls. I think it'd be okay to farm for maybe humanity. Is it dead? Now I'm getting shot by this. Oh, what did he drop? White Titan. Oh yeah, I'll take that, bro. I'm not taking these arrows. Oh, I'm gonna have to get this shield up. That's just... You got it. Get this shield back. There you go, mate. These things are ridiculous when they want to be. They dead. Alright. Go on, get. I wanted to try and get here with 20 Estus. I don't think I'm even going to be able to make it with 10. I don't know if these guys respawned. There were... Oh, I keep forgetting what... pinwheels, that was it. Oh, they do respawn. Okay. I think when you kill them, you get a chance at getting different masks. The Mask of the Mother, the one I've got on, gives you 10% bonus health. So that's not bad. There's those little freaky baby skeletons there. Oh, getting hit. Another one here. Got you, bro. 1, 2. I can't even walk. Get up there. There you go. I think there's one more. Oh, what? There's another one. I didn't know there's another one. Chop and chop. Estus. Alright, Estus will go in with full health. I think there's a door up here. Oh, is this a mask? White Titanite charm. Why am I slow dive rolling now? Maybe because, I think because I've got that head equipped. Unequip this. Re-equip this. Yeah, see, it's such a fine line between being encumbered and not encumbered. Alright, here we go. So we're just going to go in. This one might run long. Might not. I don't think I need to change anything. I'm just going to bust in. Oh, okay. Maybe it wasn't a boss fight. Maybe I was wrong. Ah. Oh. Really? It's a decent fall, man. Oh, look at the health you take. So you're forced to burn an S. Yeah, this is that fight. So that's where we were previously. Alright, here we are. Boss fight. Gravelord Nito. Welcome to your death. He's made of skeletons. Oh, freaky. Got a heartbeat. Got a hand. Oh, I could say something like, I got a bone to pick with you, sir. But I won't. Wonder if he's got a tail. Alright, Estus. Oh! What? Oh, yeah, skeletons. I'm pretty sure they respawn as well. Can I just wipe them out? Alright, let's see if we can... Oh, he's like spawning these swords in. Yeah, I'm going to have a lot of practice here, I think. A lot of practice. Oh, yeah, I can see Divine Weapon would help so much there. Oh, damage is fairly substantial. Oh, big skeleton. Oh, and this sword. Oh, this is bad, man. Oh, okay, that's where the big ones were. Damn it. I think the only way to do this would be to kill him. Ah, big slash. I'm getting, looks like poison damage as well. I'm just about done. I don't need to do some, oh, I'm waking up the big ones. This isn't going to last much longer. There it is. Man, okay. I have to get a divine weapon. Simple as that. If I can just kill them and then fight him, I think that's going to be a fairly simple fight. It looks like he's fairly slow. Oh, annoying. Alright, I'm going to try and get back down there with the 20 Estus. And if I can get back down there with as much Estus as I can, I got to find out what I can use, whether the Crescent Axe I've got is a divine weapon. And yeah, we'll pick it up next episode, fighting Gravelord Nito. I hope you enjoyed. Until the next one, we'll see you later.
Coming soon, we return to face Gravelord Nito in a battle to the death. Who will win? Who will die? Find out next episode in Your Soul is Mine.